We all love a good ghost story. A lot of us got introduced into ghost stories if you went to camps, if you went to any kind of camp, church camp, middle school camp, camping trips with your friends. You know, there's always a good ghost story around the campfire. Or if you're Latino, you hear it in a dinner table after dinner, dessert, and then the coffee and the bread comes out. El cafecito y el pan. That's when, as a Latino boy, you're like, oh, they're about to drop some ghost stories at these gatherings. And boy, let me tell you, yes, there was a lot of ghost stories at these gatherings. Latin culture and horror goes hand in hand. As much as people want to deny it and nullify it, they go hand in hand. And I'm so happy that I was introduced into a culture that's rich in storytelling and horror. But today I want to share with y'all my favorite or some of these awesome ghost stories that I've experienced and heard. Now it's up to you to believe if they are real or not, but I love them and I still remember these, and most of these I heard when I was growing up. But we're gonna tell some good ghost stories. And before I begin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel, leave a comment down below which is your favorite ghost story, and go grab some snacks, go grab something to drink, turn down the lights, and let's talk about spooky stuff. Yeah, and if you're watching me as you're driving as well, thank you. I really want to be a good ghost story or a good storyteller, not just a good ghost storyteller, but I want to be a good storyteller. Also, hence the jacket, or y'all know, LA Galaxy. What is up? Let's go. The first ghost story I'm gonna talk to y'all about is my 5th grade teacher, Miss Mackey. So this ghost story begins in the Philippines. Miss Mackey and her older sister, Samantha, were babysitting their youngest brother, who was only a couple of months old, so it was a little sweet baby potato that was just sleeping, right? The mom had just left to go buy groceries. She told Samantha, hey, I'll be right back. Take care of your sister, take care of your brother. No more than 20-30 minutes. I'm gonna buy groceries, gonna make dinner for us. Great. She leaves, dad's at work. Samantha's just, doing things around the house. I'm guessing Miss Mackey, who was maybe around 11, 10, was probably playing toys or, whatever, drawing. I don't know what kids did back in the days in the Philippines, right? But the baby was asleep, right? And the house was this big 1-floor house, and there was a long hallway that led to the door, all the dormitories. And the last door was where the nursery was, where the baby was sleeping. So imagine a long hallway, and then it opens up into the living room and dining room. So they were doing their things, whatever, and all of a sudden, the baby brother starts crying. And the baby's like, meh, meh, meh. However babies cry. And then Samantha was like, I'm gonna check up on the brother, be right back. As she started approaching the hallway, the baby stops crying. The baby just silent again. And then Samantha's like, okay, I guess. And then she's like, let me just go do this very fast and I'll go check on my brother very fast. So as she runs to go do something, right, I'm guessing she goes to the kitchen, whatever, Miss Mackey notices that the dormitory or the nursery door opens. And right before anything else happens, Miss Mackey yells at Samantha, like, Sam, is there anybody else in the house? Samantha was like, no, it's only us and our baby brother. Mom should be back in a couple of minutes. Dad shouldn't be back until tonight. So what are you talking about? The door opens and all of a sudden they see this lady holding the baby brother, walking out of the nursery and just coming down the hallway. As this is happening, Miss Mackey yells at Sam, Sam! Sam comes and literally looks at Miss Mackey, and then Miss Mackey's pointing in the hallway. They look at the hallway and they see this lady just approaching with the baby. And the thing is, like, the baby was asleep. The baby was not crying or did it look scared or nothing. And Miss Mackey told the classroom, hey, my brother was asleep. Like if it was a family member, like if it was mom herself holding our brother. Approaches, comes out, literally meets them almost halfway to where they're at, and the lady just smiles at both of them, looks at the baby brother, and turns around and starts walking back into the freaking nursery. I'm guessing puts the baby down, we don't know. But what happens is that goes into the nursery, closes the door. Sam and Miss Mackey are freaked the hell out. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to say. I mean, let's be honest. If a random person appears with holding your baby brother and just walks onto the hallway and then walks back into the nursery and then closes the door, like, let's be honest, that is some creepy AF. Why is there a random person in my house? Sam is like, I'm gonna check in our brother, make sure nobody opens that door. I'll be right back. Sam goes into the nursery, looks around, and as Sam is in the nursery, Miss Mackey's in the freaking like dining room and the living room, just kind of like petrified. Somebody opens the front door. It's their mom. Miss Mackey goes to their mom, is like, Mom, somebody was in here. And the mom's like, what are you talking about? Sam's holding the baby, speed walking, not to wake up the baby, to approach the mom. Is like, Mom, somebody was in here holding our babies, holding the baby, holding our brother. The mom is like, who was it? What was in here? Sam was like, this person approached us holding the baby in the hallway, went back to the nursery. I went to go check the nursery. This person was not around. The windows have been closed. There's no secret passage into the room or out. It's only one way in, one way out. It's not like they randomly broke into the house. And Miss Mackey's mom is like, okay, describe the person. Like, we're like, well, she had this long greenish dress, right? And had this earrings that looked like blah, blah, blah. It starts describing all these details as best as they can. The mom literally sits on the couch, kind of smirks, and just like laughs a little bit. And then they're like, what's going on? So Sam's holding the baby. The mom, Miss Mackey's like, Mom, what the hell is going on? I mean, I don't think she talked like that to her mom, but I'm being a little extra, right? Like, what's going on, Mom? And Sam is like, Mom, please tell us we're not going crazy. The mom sits down, smirks, laughs, giggles, and tells the kids, hey, believe it or not, that was your grandma. And they're like, Grandma died many years ago. And Miss Mackey's like, I don't think I ever met my grandma. And Sam was like, I was only 5-6 years old when she passed. And the crazy part was like, that was your grandma. The mom goes to her room, pulls out like a photo book, opens the photo book, opens up to this page, and literally it was the same person wearing the same thing in the photo that appeared and picked up the baby brother, came out to the hallway, went back into the freaking nursery and disappeared. The grandma went to go pay the family a visit, went to go pay the baby, her grandson, a visit, probably her new grandson, and she just wanted to say hi to the family. Disappears, and to this day, Miss Mackey says, we talk about it like if it was grandma visiting the house, but literally it was my grandma's ghost that wanted to show up and meet the grandchild, the baby brother, say hi to us, and disappeared. That's literally what happened. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that is a spooky one. I would be hella afraid. I mean, let's be honest. Look, do you believe in ghosts? I don't know. Do I believe in ghosts? I don't know. Do I believe there's a supernatural world out there? Yes. Do I believe there's a spiritual world out there? Yes. Now, do I believe that parents and family members, past family members come and visit? That's a really hard thing for me to believe. I think once people pass, they pass. I don't think they come and visit you. I don't think they come and ghost you. I could be wrong. I have the worst experience with death, and by that I mean like I have experienced a lot of passings in my family, uncles and my grandparents. I was there in Guatemala when my grandpa passed. I was around when my uncles passed, and I never cried. And the thing is, like, I'm a lover. I love loving my family. I am such an affectionate person, but when people die, I feel like I just numb myself. Like, I cannot deal with death. So if and God forbid, if somebody were to pass and they will come and visit me in my dreams or visit me in my room, be like, hey, I'm dead, but I'm good. I'm in a good place, in a better place. Sleep tight, Leo. Then sure, I'll be a believer that family members come visit from the dead. But again, I don't know. But let me know if y'all have experienced like your past family members or family members that have passed visiting y'all. Write it in the comment section down below. I'm not saying I don't believe in that. And I'm not saying they have or they shouldn't or they haven't. No. If you have a cool experience of getting closure with a dead relative, write it in the comment section down below. I would love to read about it.